right? So as I referenced here a little bit earlier on imbalance, I wanted to show you kind of an example of what that imbalance phase or that transitionary phase would represent itself visually in a chart. Right, so you're going to come down generically and you will accumulate. Now, there's a misconception that is often made. I think Anna could be a little clearer in her books on this, but it's all good. A lot of people make an assumption that accumulations mean the price does not go lower. So, but if you'll notice on this chart I drew here that I've been using for a long time, you'll notice there's lower, low, lower, low, and lower, low in this accumulation. There is quite often lower lows that happen during accumulations. One of the assumptions is that accumulations are only made as we're moving up, and that's not true. We can accumulate at a level, move down, accumulate more, move down, accumulate more, move down, accumulate more, then rally up to the sellers, distribute higher, distribute higher, distribute higher, and then sell down, and then accumulate lower, accumulate lower, accumulate lower, right? It's not so easy to think that you're just going to bottom. You rarely actually just bottom. You almost always hit your first large order, then go a little past it, then a little bit further, and then bounce, right? So you have to really be kind of aware of that, because this is why we like using these range elements, because they help us constrain how low we think it should go before we basically just gotta say no, right? So when you are going long, for those of you who use DOS's level 2, if you're gonna go long, I'd recommend using a bullish imbalance example. You want to make sure that when you're going long, your orders are stacked to the top side and spread out. You want to see you want to see a ladder on your order book that says this is the direction we need to go, right? I mean, DOS works just great. I like using the order highlight feature to make my larger orders pop out, right? So you want to have a bullish imbalance on your order book. You're much more likely to go up when there's limit orders up there, because that shows that there's institutional intention to the top side. Doesn't mean it's going up. You have to make sure you're buying. Obviously, make sure if you're accumulating, you're not moving lower to accumulate while you're trying to pick a bottom, right? But if the order book is bullish, that shows you're going to go up. Kind of the same for the bearish example here, right? Our order book here, you can see all of our large orders are distributed lower. PLTR at freaking $15. But you can see this order is to there. So this is right now, this was a screenshot of NVIDIA I took a few days ago, or a month ago. And this just showed, look how aggressively bullish NVIDIA's level 2 is here. So if you're gonna be playing, a position, you would much rather be long on this ticker right now, because almost all of your major institutional direction is to the top side. Also, your retail traders are in agreement. You can tell because there's very little order structure to the downside here, which shows a lack of retail involvement. So we want to watch for icebergs at these large levels, right? Icebergs create value, right? When you have a large number of orders that we can no longer buy through, this establishes value.
Hello, market alchemists, and thank you for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure to watch the next episode. And before doing so, like and subscribe.